Hello Internet, I'm Dan.
And I'm Chaz, and this is Wine and Serious Business, episode 141. We got to go out recently and go tasting in the Willamette Valley. It's been a long time.
Has been.
Yeah, it has been. Too long. But
Yeah.
we ended up making a stop at Brooks and trying out all of their entire lineup, and picked a couple of wines that we really enjoyed while we were there. It's summertime, time for Riesling, time for Rosé. So yeah, I figured we'd do a show on them.
Yeah, we both thought these were really good at the time, so kind of wanted to share our thoughts with you. Empty that out. Now we'll start with the Rosé 'cause it's a little lighter, I think.
Little rinse here.
This is, yeah, we'll rinse first, and I'll just go straight away into mine. This is 2011 Rosé of Pinot Noir. They don't do this all the time, so it's kind of like a... Yeah.
Is this their first vintage of it?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I bet somebody from Brooks is watching this. You can go ahead and throw it in the comments, let people know if it's your first one or not. But definitely not something they do every year. They just thought the fruit was of pretty good quality, wanted to see what came out of it, and both of us liked it quite a bit at the time. So, let's say, two of our favorite vineyards, 50% from Momtazi and 50% from Temperance Hill. So,
Wow.
yeah, a couple of very well-respected vineyards.
Absolutely. Oh man.
Yeah. A very engaging nose, like gets you excited about it right away. Like good strawberries and watermelon and just
Strawberry watermelon thing going on there is awesome.
a little bit of lemon.
Yeah, the acidity, like you get some like citrus, a little bit of like ruby red citrus coming through on the nose as well. Just smells like, I mean, when you think in summer wine, this is it.
Yeah,
Just,
it's refreshing on the nose even.
yeah, absolutely.
And that watermelon comes in right away on the palate. Really nice, refreshing way to start things out. It stays like clean and clear all the way across, like delicious.
Mm-hmm. And really, it's almost interesting. Yeah, like so, it starts out with those watermelon flavors. You get like a hint of like red fruit in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this sort of like light cantaloupe thing going on in the mid palate.
Sure.
Lots of acidity, pow with the acidity, and just super refreshing and easy to drink. This is awesome. Like juice, just
Totally. Getting a little bit of like red lifesavers on the mid palate too, like just a touch of something sweet. I don't think there's any RS in here. I think it's probably all the way dry, but right, it's those red fruits
Feels
I was
all the way
talking about, giving a good pop on the mid palate. This is so easy to drink too.
yeah, super refreshing.
Yeah.
Just killer summer wine. What's the price on this? Pretty reasonable.
I don't
$15.
remember. I want to say. I think both of these are just under 20 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Shoot.
But if you see it on a store shelf, definitely worth your time to check out. This is just light, refreshing, and awesome. 89 points for me. Like it a little better than last time, actually. Maybe it's just the setting here, but man, this is awesome.
Yeah, 89 plus for me, and that's kind of consistent across two tastings now. I've really enjoyed it. So same thing. If you see it, if you're in the mood for a rosé, this is a great one to go with.
11.9 alcohol, so pretty light.
You might want to get two because it'll go fast.
All right. So speaking of low alcohol, where are we at here?
So
10% on this.
this
Nice.
is the 2011 single vineyard Riesling from the Bois Joli vineyard. I don't know anything about that vineyard. I think it's new to them too. Man, they've got a whole bunch of single vineyard stuff this year. Brooks Production, their back room is just full of barrels. They got all kinds of wine going on right now. Yeah, I love them. You know, for their great Rieslings, and you know, seeing them work with the new vineyard has been a lot of fun.
Aren't they open? Isn't the tasting room open there now? Like, it used to be
It
an
is.
appointment only, and now I think they're open all the time. So if you're down in the southern end of the Willamette Valley, it's definitely worth the time to take a stop in and check it out. 'Cause, yeah, there's a lot of stuff they have now. Production's big. All right, so Bois Joli, 2011.
Yeah, what does it say? They've got great stuff written on all the back of the bottles. They make our job so
yeah.
easy here, right? It's a vineyard in the Old Amity foothills, or in the Old Amity Hills, and planted in 1984.
Wow.
So kind of small production, but the vines have some age on them, and
It's right on the lower end of medium dry. It says there's obviously going to be some RS in here.
a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Like crisp apples and limes in the palate here, getting a lot of Riesling character right on the nose.
Absolutely, man. Like there's a sense of freshness in the nose here, and that's what sort of captivated me about this the last time I tasted it. It was just like it's like a cut a fresh Honeycrisp apple up, like there's that undeniable smell because it's like so bursting with juice. Like the Honeycrisp apples are very, very crisp, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of juice to them. This is sort of just reminiscent of like apple flavors just exploding out of it. It's yeah, awesome. But there's more depth to it. It's not just apple fruit, which we get typically in Riesling. There's something else there.
Yeah, nice steely component to it, I think, too.
Smells wonderful.
The acidity connects with the palate right away, but has like a really high quality touch to it again. I like that little bit of tartness that starts things out, and then it really builds as it goes across the palate. Getting back into the citrus again, I think kind of like really good limes mixed with those green apples. Dries out really firmly on the back end with that acidity, and I'm a big fan.
One thing I really like when I get in apples is its ability to balance. When you get an apple that's just sort of sour, right? But initially when you bite into it, it's just nothing but sweet apple juice, and that's what sort of this is providing, right? It starts out with that like sweetness that you sort of get out of red, and then turns really sour towards the fish. Not sour, but you know what I mean. Like it's like got that sort of green apple thing going on in the finish, and the run out of the acidity is I can't even talk. The run out of the acidity here is wonderful. I mean, just very well put together and awesome Riesling. This is good Oregon Riesling.
I think a lot of times you hear people talk about acidity being used to balance out a lot of sugar in a Riesling, but I think in this case this is almost the other way. There's a whole bunch of acidity here, and the little bit of sugar that's in there does a great job to kind of provide a little more rich fruit and kind of mellow out the strength of the acidity on the mid palate. And the fruit it's providing in the middle I'm really liking too. Kind of some melons like Chaz was talking about earlier.
It's just super fresh. There's nothing like old. Like sometimes you get sort of maybe a little like pie fruit or like a little bit of like older fruit. No, this is just nothing but fresh, amazing fruit. Like it's awesome. That's why we did the show on these two wines. They're great.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
90 points for me. Definitely another fantastic bottle. Right in the running for the best Riesling you can buy in the Oregon market right now. Definitely worth checking it out if you like Riesling. If you're curious to see what's going on in Oregon, this is a great bottle.
90 plus for me, and I'm excited. I mean, it's awesome now, but I wonder how something like this will age. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's worth trying, but man, don't hesitate to open these immediately because they're good. So that's our show.
Yeah. Question of the day. Chaz has been talking to me about a lot of work he's been doing on his car. He's been trying to lower his Yaris.
So talk about that. I got enough hate on the internet. I got enough hate on my Facebook. I don't need more from you guys. So.
Oh, okay. You got another question of the day?
Oh, no, go for it. We're already there.
Yeah, so I'm just curious if any of you guys work on your cars, do any modifications on them. Are you adding rims? Is that something that you do?
Still
A little bit of that. Okay. I don't know.
I'm not proud, but there's something about me.
On.
I can't stop doing it. I just can't stop doing it. All right, so we'll see you guys at the next show.
Yep.
And talk to you later.
Bye.